What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the Wraparound. We're going to be breaking down the NHL action going down on Wednesday, October 16th, 2024. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily $15 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Well, we're back for another edition of the Wraparound, so you can probably hear it in my voice. I'm a little bit under the weather. So sorry if I don't have the same energy that I normally have with these wraparounds. Maybe I do. I can't sometimes can't tell the difference. They all kind of blend together at a certain point. But still want to make sure that I got the content out for you guys for the NHL card on Wednesday, Thursday. There's going to be a massive card, so hopefully feel a little bit better by then. But still, like I said, there's still money to be made. The money does not sleep. The money does not wait for me to feel better. So I want to make sure that we put some money in your guys' pockets. And let's not wait any longer. You guys know the drill. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. Our first game comes to us from the PPG Paints Arena, where the Pittsburgh Penguins take on the Buffalo Sabres. And, I tried to get there with the Buffalo Sabres, considering that, the Sabres team probably is better than how they've, shown up early so far this season. And, when we saw Buffalo last, they got a 5-2 win over the Florida Panthers last time out. But I'm still not buying into this Buffalo team, because even with those 5 goals, they're still averaging just 2 goals per game this season. And while the Pittsburgh Penguins have been inconsistent, I still trust their offense a little bit more, especially being at home here. Their first home game of the season, they lost 6-0 to the New York Rangers. Since then, they won 2 of 3 on their road trip. I think Pittsburgh wants to make amends for how they looked in that opener, because, like I said, it was not good. And historically, there's been a few teams that the Sabres have had trouble with, including the Pittsburgh Penguins. 36-15 are the Penguins in the last 51 meetings between these two teams, including 23 wins for Pittsburgh in the last 32 meetings in Pittsburgh. I'm going to lean towards the Penguins in this one on the money line. Now we head to Scotiabank Arena, where the Toronto Maple Leafs take on the Los Angeles Kings. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a Leafs fan. Am I going to fall in love with back in Dennis Hildeby and Anthony Stolarz every game? No, but I think there's just something to be said for the Leafs in this game. I think they're just a more trustworthy team. They had those struggles with Montreal in the opener that we talked about here on the wraparound, and then have come back with back-to-back 4-2 victories. The most recent one over the Pittsburgh Penguins, like the team we just talked about. And now they take on a Los Angeles team that has, played a weird first 3 games so far. They got the road win over Buffalo, but they've now played back-to-back overtime games. And I have to think those minutes are, tough to deal with to begin with. But the Los Angeles Kings are mired in the middle of a road trip right now. It's like, I believe, a 7 or 8 game road trip to start the season. And I have to think that the miles being put on the Kings early on this season are kind of wearing on this team a little bit. You don't just give up 8 goals to the Ottawa Senators. It was an 8-7 overtime loss. It was a game where, the Kings had multiple leads, but again, they just fell short. And I think that Toronto is talented enough to take advantage here. I think that it's going to be Anthony Stolarz here. They're waiting for Joseph Woll to come back, but I will say Stolarz was at least a good pickup for the Leafs in the offseason because of all the backups that were available that were backups last year. Stolarz seemed to be the most reliable with the minutes that he logged in Florida. And I think that the Leafs can get it done and back up Stolarz here, or even Hildeby. Hildeby's looked solid as well. So give me the Leafs to win this one in regulation or lay the puck line. The only reason I'm putting the puck line there is because the last 6 meetings between these two teams have all been the winners won the game by 2 or more goals. So give me the Leafs in regulation, as well as laying the 1.5 goals on the puck line. Now we head to the Ball Arena for a matchup between the Colorado Avalanche and the Boston Bruins. And if you'd given me this matchup just blindly, I would have said this is a marquee matchup, and it's probably still the game of the night. But I'll tell you, there is something wrong with the Colorado Avalanche right now. They've allowed 20 goals in their first 3 games of the season, 0-3 straight up. And I know that this run isn't going to last forever. They are going to eventually turn around. But you're giving me plus money with still a solid Boston team that I feel has been more sure-footed in goal and have done a good job beating up on teams not named the Florida Panthers. I mean, they're 0-2 against Florida this year, but 2-0 against the Kings and the Canadiens. And while Colorado has a talented lineup in their own right, it hasn't helped this team from getting crushed. I mean, you still got Nathan McKinnon, you still got Mikko Rantanen, you still got a lot of solid pieces in this lineup. And we've seen Colorado give up 8 to Vegas on the road. You go home where Colorado was nothing short of dominant last year, and they lose 6-4 as minus 320 favorites to Columbus. And then I backed them against the Islanders, and the Islanders kicked their teeth in as well. Until I see the Colorado Avalanche right the ship, I am not laying one red cent on the Colorado Avalanche. Could it be here they turn around? Absolutely, it could be. But I'm not gonna jump on it here. If the Bruins are public doggy, for Wednesday's card, so be it. Give me the Bruins here at even money. Now we head to the Honda Center for our final game on Wednesday's card, where the Anaheim Ducks play host to the Utah Hockey Club. And, Anaheim, they got the win in their opener over San Jose, but then came back and lost 3-1 to Vegas. Now, it is the home opener for the Anaheim Ducks here, but the Utah Hockey Club been able to provide some serious value so far this season. I mean, look at what they've done. They got the win over Chicago in their home opener, back-to-back overtime wins in New York, and then unfortunately fell short against New Jersey, but they're going back home after this game, so I got to think that Utah is going to be able to keep providing value. They are laying juice on the road here, but I just have no faith in the Anaheim Ducks, as this is a team that I'm just really down on this season. They were, they lost a lot of offensive production from last year's team, and even the guys that stayed didn't have very good years, and I don't trust them to have bounce-back campaigns in 2024-25. I think Utah is going to be kind of one of those teams that maybe I keep in my back pocket, one of those teams that I bet more often than not whenever they're playing. So I'm going to go with Utah here. The price is a little bit light, maybe makes you wonder if it's a little bit trappy, but I don't care. I'm going to still back Utah just because I think they're the better team here. So give me the Utah Hockey Club on the money line. That's it. That's all the NHL action for Wednesday, October 16th, 2024. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and make sure that you let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. If you're looking for my best bets, including my daily $15 best bet, head to pickdawgz.com, click the premium picks tab at the top of the page. Got plenty of action for you guys. Wednesday's going to be a little bit lighter. Going to have one NHL play and one MLB play on the board. This is a great time to hop on long term. We're going to have football Thursday, Friday, college football Saturday is going to be loaded. I've already started looking at the card for that. Sunday's NFL is going to be loaded as well. Whatever you do, though, make sure that you use the promo code PICK at checkout for an additional 15% off your purchase. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys.